Howdy, folks. Today we're looking at Power Pack Into the Storm number 4 from 2024 in Marvel Comics. The saga continues with Power Pack alone on the other side of the galaxy, left to face the Snark Prince Mayhem and foil his ultimate scheme, stealing the incredible powers of the seemingly helpless Franklin Richards. The story hasn't forgotten about Storm either. She was drafted for the purpose of fighting the Brood, and that's exactly what she does, marshalling the power of a distant gas giant to annihilate an entire fleet of Brood craft. Especially if you're fond of Storm's mid-80s punk look, she's in fine form here. Personally, I've always liked the mohawk and biker leathers, but the core of the book, as always, rests with the interpersonal dynamic between the four main characters, along with close family friend Franklin. Louise Simonson was a pioneer not just for her work on Power Pack, but across the X-Men line as well on X-Factor and New Mutants, for incorporating the language and concerns of domestic life into the rhythms of the superhero story. It only makes sense for stories about and concerning children to take the concerns of children seriously, and to try and echo the interiority of children. That's a hallmark of her work, building directly off Chris Claremont's early run on New Mutants, to say nothing of the family narratives at the heart of Lee and Kirby's Fantastic Four. Power Pack are a bit younger than the New Mutants, and a tight-knit nuclear family as opposed to a group of students. Their concerns are the concerns of a family, their priorities the well-being of that family. Of course, there's also the added spice that Power Pack continue as superheroes to the ignorance of their actual parents, and a good percentage of the superhero community, specifically the X-Men, but also Spider-Man and Thor, and a host of others, look the other way as the kids carry on their very dangerous hobby. There's a sadness at the core of the premise based on the spectacle of young children carrying heavy responsibilities and dealing with consequences beyond their grasp, unable to ask their parents for help. These aren't unconventional themes for children's literature, but were novel for a Marvel comic in the 1980s, considering the company's bread and butter since the 1960s was found in the process of translating the cares of adulthood into a language children could understand.